Subscribe to the channel. This is King Me. 23-year-old mother dumped like a bag of garbage, man. Uh, Welcome to America. Subscribe to the channel. Welcome back. This is King Me. 23-year-old Maggie Fleming was an eccentric soul with a genuine heart. She was also a mother to two beautiful children. Sadly, life threw challenges at her from the beginning when she went into the foster care system at a young age. In 2015, she was placed with an amazing family who provided her with the utmost support and care. Maggie, who lived in Fort Worth, was last seen November 29th in the 3300 block of Las Vegas Trail near Camp Bowie Boulevard. After numerous attempts at trying to get in contact with her, her family feared she was in danger and finally reported her missing on December 7th. On December 14th, Fort Worth police released an official missing person advisory to the public. On December 30th, two workers working along the northbound Interstate 35 service road discovered a decomposed body in a drainage ditch. The body was wrapped in a blanket and bound with duct tape and plastic wrap, with the head detached from the body. The victim was transported to the medical examiner's office in Dallas and later identified as missing 23-year-old Maggie Fleming. According to the medical examiner, she was shot in the back. A positive pregnancy test was also found in her clothing, indicating she may have been pregnant at the time of her death. The affidavit did not state whether or not the autopsy showed she was pregnant. On January 17th, Fort Worth police announced the arrest of 29-year-old Henry Robinson, followed by the arrest of 23-year-old Zariah Morris. Both were booked into the Tarrant County Jail on a murder charge in connection with the shooting death of Maggie Fleming.
She was a very eccentric person. She was my little wild child.
Lasita Moore is Maggie Fleming's foster aunt.
She was really a good person at heart.
In late November, the family says Maggie went missing.
I just kind of thought, y'all just playing around. I know that, her phone's been messed up, so it's kind of hard for her to get in contact with somebody. But I'm like, she'll get in contact with somebody later on.
Days without hearing from Maggie turned into weeks, and weeks turned into 1 month.
Sometimes in the back of your head, even though as time passed, you kind of prepare yourself for the worst.
On December 30th, 2021, Gainesville police found a body dumped in a drainage ditch off the I-35 service road with gunshot wounds. They identified the person as Maggie, making their worst fears a reality and leaving her 4-year-old
They're not it all the way to understand that she's not going to be here, but they know that mommy loves them and that she's going to forever be in their heart.
Fort Worth police arrested Zariah Morris and her boyfriend Henry Robinson. According to the arrest warrant, Maggie had met her through the foster care system.
Now that they're arrested, that's the first part, and that's the relief that we're able to get. Really and truly, I just want to know why.
Police say Zariah acknowledged that Maggie was alone with Henry when she heard 3 gunshots go off and left her body in her apartment for a day or two before borrowing a car to take it to Gainesville, with their 1-year-old child present. Police also say they tracked Zariah's cell phone and the vehicle to Gainesville during the time of the body's disposal.
Every day, ever since then, that I wish I could have said something different, or I wish I could have done something different. People may feel like we're overstepping our boundaries, but sometimes overstepping our boundaries can be able to keep them safe and keep them alive.
3 bullet holes were found in the bedroom, and a blanket that looked like the one wrapped around Maggie's body was also found inside the home. Maggie was dropped off at Morris's apartment around 4 a.m. on November 29th. Morris repeatedly told detectives they hung out November 28th, but texts, surveillance video, and photos confirmed the trio were together all day, November 29th. Morris told detectives they were drinking and tried to watch the football game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals, which happened on November 28th. Maggie communicated with her sister throughout the day, texting from Morris's tablet. Her sister told police that Maggie may have been having trouble with Morris based on a text she'd received that day. Another family member told police that Morris and Maggie met while in the foster care system, but the two weren't really that close. Highway surveillance captured a car Morris and Robinson borrowed driving north on I-35 through Denton on November 30th. Cell phone records placed Morris in Gainesville around the time police believed Maggie's body was dumped. Gainesville is about 65 miles north of Fort Worth. It is unclear if Morris or Robinson have attorneys.